to me is the crux of everything. Ua mau, ke ia o ka aina, I ka pono o Hawai'i. And so the fake state needs to stop using that motto with such blatant disregard for the meaning.
I'm Dr. Noenoe Wong-Wilson. I'm a resident of Kaibiki in Hino. And I want to thank Councilman Matt and all of you for being here and for putting this question on the table so that we could hear the response of Mayor Kim and the police chief. I'm happy that we are making our statements after their presentation because we got to listen to their response to the questions. And I just want to maybe put a few things on the table that I think need a little bit more investigation or a little bit more questioning. One is in that first confrontation on the Mauna in which I believe it was April 2015, my understanding is that the Hawaii Police Department's jurisdiction remained on the paved part of the road and only went up to the end of the pavement, right above Halepohaku. Right. And during that confrontation, they didn't go any further than that. It was the DLNR officers who went beyond that. A few months later, there were a number of us practitioners who were up on the Mauna. That was in August, I believe. Anyway, we were up on the Mauna, and the sheriffs and DLNR officers from Honolulu had been brought in anticipation of another confrontation. And so those of us women who were up there that evening witnessed them assembling the concrete barriers and putting up the big lights like stadium lighting to create a holding pen, which was in the old parking lot. I don't think the old dirt parking lot's there anymore. But they set that up in anticipation of arresting a large number of people they expected to come up on the Mauna the next day. That's the day that the Supreme Court intervened and prohibited any action on the part of developers. So that confrontation never took place. But our understanding at that time was the Hawaii Police Department was not intending to come up on the Mauna at all. They had been prepared to process 300 people who might have been arrested. 30 seconds, yeah. Thank you. And would have processed them at the police stations, but they chose not to come up on the Mauna for that confrontation. So I think there's more to it than what was just provided by the police. The last thing I just want to say is in Mayor Kim's portrayal, very eloquent portrayal about what his vision is. I've spoken to him many, many times about it. And the question was, is TMT on the table? Or can we take them off the table and have this discussion about this great vision? And his answer every time was, they have to be on the table because they're the ones paying for it. Mm-hmm. And it was with that condition that I refused to participate any further. So I just want to make that clear.